Happy Friday, my Young and the Restless fans. Yes, we had an amazing last couple of days. I'm telling you, the June 6th and Friday, June 7th episode were days of intense drama with the shocking development that left us fans on the edge of our seats. I have a couple of highlights for the June 7th episode, and then we'll dive deep into this and unpack everything. First, we see Tucker shows up at Alan's place. And then Martin and Alan have a battle as he falls over the balcony, and Ashley now wants more therapy outside Paris. So without any further ado, let's unpack this Parisian drama for June 7th. The episode begins with Alan bound and gagged in a closet while Traci notices that both he and her sister Ashley have disappeared from Alan's townhouse. Now, just as Traci is trying to figure out what happened, Tucker arrives unexpectedly, startling her. Tucker, unaware that Traci would be there, claims that he came to see Alan and expresses concern for Ashley, who sounded fearful on the phone. Now, despite his probing questions about Ashley's whereabouts, Traci remains tight-lipped, only growing more anxious and sarcastic as Tucker is persisting. Now, he offers to help, but she insists that it's not his place, although Tucker believes it is, given this situation started with him. Now, he's especially troubled by Alan's strange behavior and his unfamiliarity when they previously met. Now, Traci tries to reassure him that Alan's work with Ashley, dredging up old memories, is necessary, but Tucker remains unconvinced. Meanwhile, in the closet, Alan is struggling and finally managed to remove his gag. He opens the door. Martin is seen dragging an unconscious Ashley down the hallway. Ashley starts to come to, recognizing Martin and yelling in fear. Tucker and Traci, hearing her screams, rush upstairs. A chaotic scene unfolds as they find Ashley struggling against Martin. Alan, now free, joins them, confronting his brother Martin, who vehemently declares his desire to be an only child. A physical altercation ensues, leading the brothers to spill onto a balcony and eventually fall over the edge. Outside, everyone rushes to find Alan and Martin. Miraculously, Alan survives, attributing his safety to landing on Martin, who took the brunt of the fall. Now, back inside, Alan suggests Tucker to leave, but Tucker refuses, still distrustful of Alan. Traci reassures Tucker that she'll look after her sister and urges him to leave and provide his statement to the police. Reluctantly, though, Tucker agrees and mentions that he'll be in Paris for a few days if Ashley needs him. After Tucker departs, Ashley starts apologizing for the chaos, but Alan assures her that she couldn't have predicted these events. He expresses hope that Martin, now deceased, is at peace. Now, Traci offers to make necessary calls as Alan reflects on his relief that this ordeal is over. Ashley began to piece together her memories, realizing that Martin's demeanor changed when discussing Tucker, and she saw the same rage in his eyes that night. She admits to confusing Tucker and Martin, indicating the severity of her psychological trauma. Now, as Alan explains that Ashley's alters, different personalities, was developed to cope with her trauma, used to battle for control. Miss Abbott, one of the alters, had even contemplated taking out Tucker. Ashley and Traci are taken aback by the lengths to which these personalities went to protect her. Now, the conversation turns a little somber as they consider the pain Alan must be feeling over his brother's death. Alan describes the difficulty of being a twin, especially as Martin became unrecognizable over time. Meanwhile, Tucker returns to his hotel suite, tormented by the night's events. He's drinking, unable to sleep, and then he lashes out at a phone call in the morning, refusing to discuss any business. At her apartment, Alan and Traci bring Ashley home, urging her to rest. Now, Traci is amazed the police believe their story, while Alan acknowledges it was likely due to Martin's criminal record. Now, when Traci asks how he's coping, Alan admits that this is going to take a little bit of time, but he's feeling guilty. Traci advises him to be gentle with himself. Ashley is still rattled, says she's not ready to go home, and insists that she needs to continue her therapy. They discuss the possibility of deeper childhood trauma being the root cause of her alters, suggesting that more weekly therapy sessions won't suffice. Now, Alan proposes a specialized clinic outside the city, but Ashley Ashley is reluctant. Now, during a call with Jack, Traci assures him that Ashley is fine and has been finding the answer that she needed. Now, Jack's reassurance boosts Traci's spirits as he speaks to Ashley now, encouraging her to consider the clinic. Jack's words bolster Ashley's confidence, reminding her that the Abbott family will always support her. Now, I do find it interesting that he brought up himself, Traci, and Billy, but still never mentioned her daughter Abby. Abby don't have a clue what's going on with her mother. Very disappointing in my opinion. Being grateful for Alan's dedication, Traci thanks him for his kindness despite the pain and terror brought into their lives. Now, she assures him that some events are beyond control, but he has given her sister peace. Alan, feeling like he has failed his family, finds solace in Traci's words. Ashley then reappears resolute and ready to continue her treatment. She now agrees to go to the clinic, determined to face her traumas head on and begin healing. Okay, so there you have it. Let's get the conversation started down in the comment section. We had an amazing 2 days with this DID storyline. Look like coming to a finality. Eileen Davison and Christopher Cousins and Beth Maitland and Trevor St. John knocked it out the park over these last 2 days. This is definitely daytime Emmy nomination performances. Yes, I'm looking forward to it to see maybe they are going to be on the ballot for 2025. Also, what did you guys think about the storyline? Do Young and the Restless and maybe even Bold need to do a little bit more of this type of drama? To me, it reminds me of a psychological thriller, which I am a huge fan of, along with suspense thrillers as well. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section, because I'm telling you, hopefully the writers over at the Young and the Restless are listening to us and maybe even our podcast. Hey, you guys need to continue to do more storylines like this. Also, stay tuned for the Bold and the Beautiful recap cliffhanger for today as well, as we find hope in a very unexpected situation. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you're notified every time a video is posted. Until the next one, we'll see you all soon. Bye, guys.